Hi, my name is Macee Wilson, and I'm a sophomore studying construction engineering and management at Purdue. This summer, I worked for Graycore Construction. They were founded originally as a concrete breaking company and adopted the motto, "Wanted a hard job," which they still continue to work by today. Their home office is currently in Oak Brook Terrace, Illinois, with a total of 9 other satellite offices. Graycore has worked in the commercial and industrial fields. Next summer, I plan on working with Graycore again. I was assigned to the Showplace Icon Theater project at the Borough in Tysons Corner, Virginia. Graycore has been Carasota's construction partner for 6 locations across the U.S., including this one. The Borough is a new development going up with a park, apartments, restaurants, and shops. The building is being constructed here due to the heavily populated area located just a 30-minute metro ride from Washington, D.C. There is an AMC theater nearby, but it is small in size and is located in a mall, so it is hard to get to. The theater itself is 2 levels, totaling 79,000 square feet, with 14 auditoriums, reclining seats, a dining room, and a bar. Expected completion is in February of this year. Here's a map of the borough. The silver line of the metro system can be seen running in the top right corner, where it makes a stop at the Greensboro station. The theater will overlook Borough Park and is located right next to the tower. This is a closer view of what the park and theater entrance should look like when everything is completed. The only Graycore employees on site were the superintendent, project engineer, and I. I worked most of the time with the project engineer, learning from him and taking over some of his tasks. These are most of the jobs that kept me busy. When I wasn't working on these, I was walking the site, watching what was going on, and recording my findings. I went into the theater every day and talked to the subcontractors and workers. Once a week, I added to the agenda and took meeting minutes for our subcontractor meetings that were then put into Procore and sent out to all subcontractors and Graycore team members. I also completed a weekly photo report, which consisted of taking anywhere from 8 to 12 pictures of anything new that was completed or had been started on the project. Then in Procore, I added a short description for each image and sent them in a PDF to the Graycore team. Then, twice a week, I walked through the site and took pictures of each room from many angles and put them in an album for each area. This helped those not on site to watch the project closer, and it helped my PE and superintendent update the 4-week look-ahead schedule every week. If they couldn't remember how far along something was, they could just go in the folder for that room instead of walking the site every time. Here's just part of a photo report that I made in Procore. They all included a description, job information, and the taken date. Whenever we received safety documentation from our subcontractors, I recorded it in an Excel spreadsheet off Procore, and when we didn't receive what we were expecting, I emailed and called the subs, asking for the documents until we received them. Over a couple of days, I created the closeout log for the project by reading through all the specs, which would make things easier for my project engineer when the construction was ending. I wrote about 20 RFIs spanning over the summer and linked those to the drawings as well. This image shows part of a plan that I marked up for an RFI. One of the first projects I did as an intern was I took pictures of all of our floor tile samples and put them on the plans in Bluebeam using just one document. Then, for waterproofing our restrooms, I made a document that contained what happened on each day, along with the results of the tests and images for proof, and this was sent to the owner. Then, for Graycore, I worked on a final project in which I picked a trade and went in depth studying it and watching the process. For this, I chose the flooring and wall tile of the restrooms because I would be able to see it from start to finish. On the left is an image of the closeout log. We already had a log from completing previous theaters with this owner, so I took that and highlighted everything red that needed to be removed and added everything else that was missing. The right image shows the tile project that I worked on. Thank you for watching.